Welcome to the bold analysis, ladies and gentlemen. I am doing this video in the street. So what I decided to do is, and as I mentioned to you, sometimes for you to just release and just find yourself free, I decided to walk so that by the time the results are out, I'll be in a position to capture people's mood. And because my next video will be on legitimacy or rather the acceptance of the results that Chebukati is going to announce. So, however, I have just got an intel, rather understanding, that Azimio la Umoja team, Raila Odinga's chief agent Ole Kanchori, has held a press conference in Bomas of Kenya, flanked by James Orengo, Anyang' Nyong'o, Professor Anyang' Nyong'o, and Otiende Amolo, and they spoke about irregularities in the results. And according to what they have actually said, is that despite of an earlier agreement, or rather an earlier promise by Wafula Chebukati, who is the chairman of the commission, that the agents will be given opportunity to peruse the results, which is the Form 34C. He's actually saying that Wafula Chebukati is been avoiding them, and he was so categorical to say that they do not have an idea where Chebukati was, but they wanted to see the results before they can allow Azimio la Umoja presidential candidate Raila Odinga to attend the event that was going on at Bomas of Kenya. This is coming at a time where you have to understand that there have been celebrations all over the country, people asking who exactly seems to have lost the election. Because in Kondele, people thronged the streets as early as 1 p.m., while in Eldoret, there was also celebration that was going on. And of course, Mount Kenya and the other parts where William Ruto enjoys massive support. Now, this is coming because Azimio la Umoja had really hyped their supporters, saying that it is very important. They wanted saying that despite the fact that they despite the fact that they could not announce the official results, but they said that they knew they had won. Now, this is information that I think charged the masses, and that's my opinion. It charged the masses, and that could indicate why there was that reaction from the people, because everyone seems to have believed that Raila Odinga was the president-elect, especially someone who was supporting the Azimio la Umoja. Now, the official announcement is being delayed. Remember, the initial media invite that was sent to the media houses was actually saying that Chebukati was going to make the announcement at 3 p.m. So by 3 p.m., I think moments after that, Deputy President William Ruto arrived in Bomas of Kenya with his family, even though I have not seen Rigathi Gachagua, but I want to understand maybe he came earlier and was not captured well on his arrival. Then after that, the family, the mother of Deputy President William Ruto also arrived and the family, but Raila Odinga has been missing. So Raila missed for some time, but moments to, I think, around 4, um, the Wiper Party leader Kalonzo Musyoka arrived there, and of course he was in Bomas of Kenya. But Raila Odinga has been missing. So, guys, according to Azimio la Umoja presidential candidate chief agent Ole Kanchori, is that there were election malpractices, and some of them, of course, they're not new because they had spoke about hacking of IBC system and irregularities, that they were saying that the people who are behind those irregularities or other anomalies could be they were supposed to have been locked or supposed to have been arrested. So, guys, I think another question that people are asking, if Raila Odinga is not going to attend that event, is Chebukati going to announce results? I want to answer that question by saying, number one, there is no constitutional law that says that you can only announce the results when the president and president-elect is not there. If the president-elect is not there, then the chief agent is allowed to collect the certificate on his behalf. So whether Raila attends or not, that might not be there. However, I am yet to, and I think someone who's a subscriber here can confirm to us that in the event that one of the agents, despite the fact that they have been part of the verification process, in the event that one of the agents is disputing the Form 34C, will the commission still proceed to the floor and announce the president-elect? Now, that is the question that has emerged and everyone else seems to be asking. I think it's a legitimate question, and we are yet to find out. However, I wanted to look at this. What exactly Azimio la Umoja, the press briefing by Azimio la Umoja, what exactly they mean, or what is the understanding of that? Ladies and gentlemen, kindly subscribe to our channel, click the notification bell, and like our video. Of course, I am shooting this in the street, so you'll see people passing and maybe some sounds because people are passing around. But of course, it will be so interesting so that we have an idea of how people are on the ground because we want to know. So, for someone who, if you want to understand, before I go there, I want to remind us about Sarah Atieno, one of our subscribers who is suffering acute leukemia and is in Kenyatta University, Kenyatta Hospital. She reached out to us for support, and we said that we wanted to do a 50 shillings challenge, at least donation of 50 shillings to support her medical bill that is in the tune of 1 million. I want to say thank you guys that despite of high octane politics and amidst the political analysis, we've been in a position to come and support one of our own. We are 3 days to the end of the 21 days challenge. I continue to reach to some of us that you can donate as little as 50 shillings. If 20,000 of us can donate 50 shillings, we'll be in a position to pull 1 million. We are doing it directly through my number. It will appear Kevin Oduor Olo 07 10 62 78 89 07 10 62 78 89. And you can also reach out directly to Sarah. Her number is 07 16 357 360. Now, I want to answer a very straight question. What do you think is happening? It's a question. One, I think Azimio la Umoja are trying to create a ground to go and dispute the results in the Supreme Court. And of course, the constitutional um, framework of the constitutional protocol, the protocol of disputing results is not on the street at what they are doing, but that is just sending a hint to their supporters that you need to stay calm. We don't accept results. Of course, they have rejected results. That is what they're saying. I don't think they don't have an idea what the results are reading. They have an idea what the results are reading, but they are heading to the Supreme Court. Guys, I don't know what you think because for me, if Supreme Court is going to make a determination, unlike 2017, where the win by President Uhuru Kenyatta's win was actually cancelled or rather nullified on the grounds of clerical issues and maybe anomalies that are committed by the commission. This time round, I think Azimio la Umoja will have to work extra hard to have a watertight evidence that can discredit the polls in terms of the numbers because they have complained that in terms of Mount Kenya, the turnout in Kimskit, whatever is happening, the turnout for the presidential votes in Mount Kenya compared to the other elective seats, of course, they have questioned about that. So I see that as a probability. Now, number two, what this also indicates to Azimio la Umoja supporters is directly that Raila Odinga maybe have lost the election. I have to be very cautious. They, it is either the numbers he is on the side of minority. He's trailing deputy president. Because what they're not saying is, of course, they've not seen the results. They have not been in a position to have an idea of what is in Form 34C. But if they're disputing it, they think that Chebukati, the result that Chebukati are having, maybe are not on their side. Because one thing I have to say, and I have mentioned in my analysis here in the bold, that both Raila Odinga and William Ruto have an idea how they have fared in this election. So as to whether this will end, how this will end, we are waiting to look at that. What I want to also point out is the fact that why do you think that despite of these anomalies and the way this election is being managed, Azimio la Umoja still went ahead to spur emotions by then telling their supporters that they had won? That was creating a ground. And one thing I have to say, this is what this election will be, because they have during the verification process, we witnessed a lot of fracas in the floor of the house, in the floor of Bomas of Kenya. And what it pointed out is a rigging scheme. Now, in the public court, if you ask me, I think what Azimio la Umoja are taking in the public court is a rigging scheme. And that rigging scheme is one of the things they will use if the court is going to nullify the elections so that people go back to the poll. They will use that to see if it can create a difference. So, guys, that is it. I think that's my analysis on this. When I come back, I'll try to look at the impact. But I still continue to say that if elections, if these results are so emotive to you, you feel drained, you feel, then you just need to chill out of an election mood. If you spend, like for me, I do a lot of my analysis in the house studio, but then I've decided, let me go and do it out. Let me interact with the people. So you can also walk out of your comfort zone, chill out of the elections, and just make sure you do something. So guys, that's my bold, and let's meet in the next analysis.